It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. But I want to talk in our last 10 minutes here about how to organize your financials when you do bookkeeping. Notice that I didn't say do. I said do bookkeeping. Did you like that?
And then you followed it up by saying do.
Yeah. Well, I felt like I missed an opportunity to say do and then make fun of myself, so I had to call it out.
Now you've said it like 10 times.
Yeah, I do that. So that's the thing. But when you are getting over that $100,000 hump, and all of a sudden you need to be making infrastructure decisions and people decisions, that's where bookkeeping becomes super valuable. And I tend to see folks in our industry get convoluted and messed up with thinking that bookkeeping is a tax related thing or like an end of the year activity that they need to do for their CPA, or they think it's something that their wife should handle for them, Dave. Or they think it's something that their office person should handle, right? Because it's just bookkeeping. And it does, and this is I'm trying not to make this seem like I'm just a negative Nancy bookkeeper. But I want to stress the value in bookkeeping if it's done right. And back to what I said earlier, it is a tool for the business owner and the business owner only, or the leadership team, depending on the size of your business. But it is the best tool for making decisions. It is not a tax thing. And I've done that rant before, and I'll kind of hit on that again. Your CPA can do tax stuff with a box full of receipts in your bank statements. You don't need to do any bookkeeping for them. They might not like you that much. You're not going to be their favorite client, but they can do your shit with receipts and bank statements. Your office person is not going to know bookkeeping either. Usually they're going to be good at AR, AP, and payroll, but they're not going to know balance sheets and profit and losses and debits and credits and how to do that sort of stuff. That's not what they do. They need to be taking care of customers and taking care of employees. That's not bookkeeping stuff. Bookkeeping is providing the business owner with data to help them run the business and make better decisions. So when you're doing your bookkeeping, it's super important that you design your books to do that and provide that result, which means organizing your books by how you make decisions. A lot of times I see if you start up a brand new QuickBooks account, it's going to have some shit in the chart of accounts that it guesses what you would need in your business. And it has nothing to do with how we run a home service business. Absolutely nothing to do with how we run a home service business. So the first thing you should do is go out to my website, yourblueskies.com, and download my free chart of accounts template. Actually, we just got a new website live and it's probably not out there yet, but make a note to do it. Maybe by the show next week, I'll get it out there. But it's organized how we as home service businesses actually need to organize our shit to understand. There's 5 groups of decisions we make. These are all financial decisions, but hint, every effing decision we make in our businesses is a financial decision. Even if it's an HR one, right? Even if it's how we treat employees, every decision comes back to is it a profitable thing for us to do? Employee engagement is great. We want our employees to love working for us. We want to have a great culture. Those are all financial decisions. They all come back to we want to have a good culture, because we don't want to have employee turnover, because employee turnover is really freaking expensive. And it sucks to walk into a shitty culture that that has a negative repercussion on other employees and a negative repercussion on customers. So everything is a financial decision in our business. The business is there to generate a profit. So we need to put stuff into the buckets of the types of decisions we make. And there's 5 of them. First is cost of goods sold for production related activities. How much money do we make when we go out and do work? So that's stuff like the wages out in the field, supplies, fuel, tools and equipment. We even put merchant processing in there because, part of doing a job is getting paid for it. We like to, get paid when we do work.